Hi there, and welcome back to Passing Clouds Salador. It's Bern for our virtual tasting. As you can see, I've been to Lillian this morning, had a bit of a comb up, a bit windswept out there today. Pretty wild and rugged weather up here in central Victoria. Anyway, today we're going to try a virtual tasting of the Graeme's Shiraz Cabernet. Beautiful wine. And just a little bit of a story before we get to do the tasting. The portrait behind me you can see up here is of Graeme, which was painted 2019, and there was a dedication to Graeme, a beautiful portrait. He actually turned, between you and me, of course, 80 in January of this year. So it's a wonderful milestone and a wonderful celebration the family had to celebrate that milestone. Just behind me you can see four bottles here with four different photographs. Now, this is a dedication to Graeme from his son Cameron, who's our chief winemaker and our boss now here and runs the winery, along with his wife Marion. They've done an amazing job in this at this time of the crisis happening, and so full marks to them. As you can see, four different photographs indicating or dedicating 4 decades of winemaking for Graeme. The first one here is in the 70s. It looked a bit of a hippie there, I think. Bit of a hippie shake. Right through to his retirement, which was in 2007. So that's just a little bit of a story behind us here. Now, let's have a little taste of the Graeme's Shiraz Cabernet. Isn't that a beautiful sound? That glug, glug, glug. Oh, that nose. Such a strong, beautiful nose. Wow. Bit of leather in there. A few exotic aromas as well. Let's have a taste. Oh, wow. It's been a while since I've tried this one, and boy, it doesn't let you down. It's a 50% Shiraz and 50% Cabernet. 50% of the Shiraz. The Shiraz is from the Serpentine area, out of Bendigo, through Bridgewater, turn right, heading towards Swan Hill, and there you find the little area of Serpentine. Cabernet from Axedale. Now, Axedale is the other side of Bendigo, the Melbourne side of Bendigo, and heading towards Lake Eppalock, near Lake Eppalock. So the soil there is probably getting more like the sort of soil you're getting over at Heathcote in that region. But this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wine. You can put this down for another 15, 20 years without any problems at all. It is just stunning. The tannin in that coming through, I can feel that all coming through now. The tannin, the acid in that has a beautiful balance to it, but what's behind it is that giving it a really good, strong body to be able to make this wine continue on for many, many years. In actual fact, their first gold medal that they won, when they first showed at the Melbourne Wine Show, was a 1982 bottle of Shiraz Cabernet. And of course, Passing Clouds has gone on to win many more accolades over the years with their straight Shiraz and the Cabernet Sauvignon, as well as the Pinot Noir. So it's a very well worth wine, and you know what you need to do with this is actually buy some to put down as well. Beautiful drinking now, but just going to get better and better and better. So, to have with food, I think cheese. Cheese is the go for me with this one. Some lovely, nice blue cheese, and also some brie or a really stinky cheese. And the other thing I'm going to suggest is some beautiful dark, rich chocolate. Oh, 70-80%, that little bit of bitterness with it, and sitting in front of the fire. Oh, what a better way to spend a day. So they're my recommendations for your cheese and the chocolate to go with this beautiful wine. Of course, you could have some beautiful beef with it as well, but I think it's a really beautiful wine to have with those things. So, quiz for today. The question is, can you tell us but how many metres above sea level is the vineyard here at Passing Clouds at Musk? So how many metres above sea level is the vineyard here at Musk? All right. I'll look forward to catching up with you on our next virtual tasting. And as you can see, I'm looking a bit like Graeme. It's all sort of going off here, and mind you, it's sort of a bit blank there, so it'll probably meet in the middle. But hopefully, I'll be able to maintain it for a bit longer if I keep drinking this red wine. Cheers.